What up, gang? How you guys doing today? What's good? What's good? What's good? I couldn't open up with some music because I messed up. I didn't do it right, so I apologize. What's good, y'all? How you guys doing? It is November 20th. The Yankees, they did sign somebody. They signed a reliever, and I'm actually pretty optimistic about it. And there's some rumors and notes from the week, and Yamamoto was posted, and Soto rumors, and we had a whole bunch of other stuff. Chris and I will talk about that on the PinstripeStrong podcast, episode 291.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my bad. I left the effect on.
Up there.
What's good, guys? People into the chat. How are you guys doing today?
Yamamoto season.
Yamamoto season. I would love that. I would love that so much. Welcome. I see Kezio in the chat. We're live on Twitch. We're live on YouTube. We're all over the place. But we are in your chicken kitchen or whatever. We appreciate all of you guys. I don't know. I'm just talking.
Hot stove? No hot stove yet.
Yeah, I mean it is hot stove. It's still a hot stove. You know, we cover. I mean the show hasn't come out yet. If that's
no, not the show. No, not the show.
If that's what you're mentioning, like the show hasn't like come out, so we'll see.
We're not in the kitchen yet. No, we're not cooking yet.
We're not cooking yet. But you know, it's starting to heat up.
You know,
Josh Donaldson said he would like to play one more year. Anyway, Chris, how you doing, bro?
Excuse me. I'm good, man. I'm good. You know, it's the week of Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, we maybe before we end the pod, we talk about things that we're thankful for. Because we won't talk again until Sunday after Thanksgiving, but we won't talk to the people until after Thanksgiving. But I feel good, man. I feel good. It's getting a little chilly out there.
Yeah.
You know, it's my time of the year. You know, I broke out the Tims. I got the hoodie, obviously, the sweats. You know what I mean? I love it. And you know what I mean? We've been hearing some things. We've been hearing.
Chris looks like he's like mad, like to the corner, like in like mad small in the school. What's going on? Hold on.
No, I'm just sitting back. I'm just chilling right now. I'm relaxed.
I'm gonna have to resize this camera because you look.
No, that was me. But yeah, man. I just love it this time of the year. Like hearing a lot of things, a lot of rumors. So, you know, we're getting a little excited. So let's see what happens. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I just resized your camera to a respectable amount. I mean, you were
respectable. No, that was me. I was leaning over here.
No. That I don't know what that was. I don't ever want to see that again. I'm doing good, man. It was It's an interesting week, man, because it's like, you know, Thanksgiving's there, and then you start thinking about next year, you know, but you don't want to like punt on this year, right? You still got work to do this year, right?
Exactly.
Which is why, you know, I want the Yankees to like go ahead and it's so easy to look past the holidays. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, you know what? Thanksgiving's here. Let's not sign nobody yet. Let's not bring anybody on yet. And that's just what it is. I don't know. Yamamoto was posted today, Chris.
He was.
He said he's not talking to people until like December. I was like, why?
He wants people to be desperate in a rush. The numbers came out. They're estimating at least 10 years, 27 mil. You know what I mean? Wait, hold on. Let me let my cat out. He's going crazy right now.
Okay. 10 years is insane. First of all, I don't know many pitchers Actually, I don't know any pitcher that has gotten a 10-year contract. So, like, even Garrett Cole got a 9-year contract. I don't know any pitchers. What pitcher has gotten a 10-year contract? Are you serious about that? Like, I didn't see that anywhere. Or I did see that, but it wasn't from, like, a serious Twitter account.
He's probably going to be looking for 10. He's 25 years old.
Nobody's giving a pitcher that's never pitched in the major leagues 10 years. That's just never happened.
It's never going to happen. But the thing is, there's multiple teams that they're looking at him.
Right, but
so,
okay.
There's multiple teams looking at him. Yeah, Garrett Cole. Obviously, you can't compare Yamamoto to Garrett Cole. He's just a different beast. But I'm thinking because of how competitive the market is, his market is going to be. He's probably going to want he's going to probably want more years than compared to a higher AAV.
Yeah, I don't see 10 years. I don't see that. That's a lot.
Maybe not 10, but it's definitely going to be.
It's a ridiculous amount.
What was Tanaka's contract? If Joey
7 years.
7 years. He was 25 too, right?
7 years, 156.
In 2014, 2013, 2014.
I believe so. I think it was, if I remember, or was that Ellsbury's contract? It might have been Ellsbury. Let me see.
Ellsbury got 7 years. Jesus Christ.
Let me see. I'll tell you right now what. 7 years, 155 actually.
7 years, 155.
It is posted.
Okay.
Plus the $20 million posting fee and all of that stuff. 7 years. Just 10-year deals just don't happen. Not for pitchers. We haven't seen it.
But let me ask you this: how many pitchers with Yamamoto's pedigree?
He doesn't have a pedigree here in the majors.
But I mean, not in the majors, but he's a beast in Japan.
I mean, honestly, that doesn't. People cover him, Chris, but I don't think it's like, people cover him and they want him and they know his age, they know his ability, but I'm not gonna talk like he's like.
No, but I'm saying like pitchers like him, with that, because not many, had his type of numbers in Japan that come over and things like that. But he's 25 years old. He's being posted at 25, which it doesn't really happen as often. So, I mean, let's see. They're going crazy for him. That market is going to be insane.
Yeah, it's going to be insane.
Remember, it's not just about obviously the baseball part is incredibly important. You gotta perform. But he's going to bring more than just baseball. He's a superstar. You know what I mean? So he's going to have that Japanese market all over. And you know how that is.
Yeah. So. I don't see no 10-year deal. I mean, that was just people throwing out numbers, but I think for him I can see more of I can see like an 8-year deal. I can see that.
I can see that. But I wouldn't be surprised if I see 10. I'm just learning you right now.
I'll be blown away if I see 10. I'm not even. If I see a 10-year deal for Yamamoto, I will be blown away. Good for him if he gets it, but I would be blown away if he gets a 10-year deal. I wouldn't
be surprised.
So that's the first thing I want to talk. I want the Yankees to sign him for sure. And it's like a rumor came out saying that the Phillies, after they brought back Nola, said that they're going to be all in on Yamamoto. And Yamamoto's market, like you said, is hot, of course, because he's 25. And those guys don't hit free agency that long. And you might be able to get him for a lower rate if he's good. If he's not, whoo boy, you might be paying for a while. But I think like around maybe $200 million might get it done. Maybe a little bit more, but like
Adam 973 said 175.
Okay.
7 years.
7 years, 175. Maybe. I can see that.
It's going to be over 200 mil.
Either way, you're going to get him for a discount, right? At 25.
And you got to pay that. You're going to have to pay that.
There's a
posting
fee.
Posting fee.
Yeah, if he does choose your deal, then there'll be a posting fee as well. So like the Mets are in on him, the Yankees are in on him, the Red Sox are in on him.
Papa Steve, man,
Dodgers,
dollars,
bro,
got the dollars.
Seattle, like everybody's in on him, and they should be. So
there should be.
We'll see what happens, bro. I'm sure he's met with some teams already, or like talked to them, even though he says I'll meet with teams in December. That's for the people that are not getting it. I'd go 258 years. Oof. Damn.
Bread.
Shout out to the chat. Philip G, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate you. On Twitch, and shout out to the gang on YouTube. I see you guys on YouTube right now going strong, baby. I love that. Make sure you guys click a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, man. Shit's about to get fire on here. Fire for that.
¿Qué pasó ahí?
Fire for that. Okay, so Yankees made a signing today, Chris, and it's low key. I'm a little excited about it.
I didn't know he was Dominican.
Yeah, the Samaná, loco. Tigre Samaná. So
as soon as I saw him, I'm like, pirate, sink baller.
Chris, come on. His name is Yeti. Yeti de los Santos, loco.
Yeti, man, that's crazy. No, but let me see the numbers. I know you posted a video earlier.
I did.
What are his numbers?
He has a 3.33 ERA. Now his problem, and I'm gonna describe this picture to you, okay? And then you tell me who comes to mind as soon as I say it. Right? He's coming from Pittsburgh. He's a reliever, right-handed reliever, heavy sinker, very heavy sinker. Has a 54.5% ground ball rate. That is great. And uses his ground ball, I think, almost 60% of the time. His problem is walks. I think he has a walk rate of, I believe he has a walk rate of, give me a second. I had it down here. 4.3 walks per 9.
Yikes.
And only a 1.83 strikeout, a strikeout rate. So what does that mean to you? Like what pitcher does that sound like to you?
Sound like Holmes.
Sounds like Clay Holmes. Yes, it is. It sounds like Clay Holmes.
Wait, is he a righty? He's a righty?
He's a righty. He's the Dominican Clay Holmes. And, is it Dominican?
What's a Dominican name for Clay?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. What would
no, but that's hilarious.
It's Yeti, obviously.
Yeti. Nah, I mean, Matt Blake is gonna be like, yo, bro, just watch him.
Bro, I feel like Matt Blake be like, he be looking like a sniper, and like the war's going on the left, and my man is just like, yo, I gotta mark 495 meters out to the right. Wind. Taking a shot. And nobody's even looking in this direction. They're like, oh shit, okay, they got him. Well, he's gonna be a bum. He's gonna walk everybody. He's gonna suck. And then before you know it, he ends up being really good. So
I just feel like when the Yankees make those moves for relievers, everybody's like, Everybody else like a hitter, pitcher, but a reliever is like, ooh.
Yeah, how much you want to bet the Rays when they seen the news? They're like, damn it.
Exactly.
Sick of these motherfuckers. Always getting the same people we want.
Always get the same people. They're like elite relievers. Elite.
Gibbs said, it's too cold out for me to be this bricked up right now. Okay.
Excuse me?
Well, I don't know what's going on. Don't know what's going on. And Kizio says facts. So I don't know what's happening.
Wait, this is on Twitch or YouTube?
That's on Twitch. Yeah, I just seen it right now.
I'm on YouTube, man. Twitch is too wild for me right now. I'll stay on this side.
Nah, you be on both, man. You just entertain both. It's all good.
Dalia was good.
Yeah.
People getting in the chat, man. Love to see it. But yeah, man. Listen. It's funny. I saw somebody on Twitter was like, "Yo, what happened to Sky Efros?"
I think he might be coming back next year, right? Like he was gone for this year, but I think he's available for next year.
He's from what I read, as of August or September, he's 16 months removed.
Yeah.
So he should be good for 2024. I mean, that's not bad.
It's not bad.
You got the reliever. You bring Wandy back because I heard the Yankees were interested in bringing him back. Scott Efros.
Right.
You got the new kid. Hey, listen.
Who's the new kid?
I'm not worried about the bullpen, man.
Well, That's the thing. When the Yankees acquire, if there's one thing that I would say that is like I have a lot of confidence in. Oh, hey, Sophia. If there's one thing that I have a confidence in is that when the Yankees acquire a pen piece, there is a good amount of confidence that that might turn into something. I mean, they acquired this guy last year. He wasn't that bad. What's the name from the White Sox? Middleton.
Yeah, Middleton. He's a free agent, though, I think.
Yeah, I know. But last year, like, he didn't pitch horrible. He wasn't horrible at all.
No, he was good.
And I thought he was good. So I don't know if we're bringing McKinney, Middleton, Ryan back. I think this signing might take that away there.
With the possibility of Mike King in the starting lineup, they had to do something about that. So
yes. Indeed. Okay, so there's a couple of ways that we could go about this right now, Chris. Like, we can talk about what do you want to talk about right now? What's the next topic you want to? We have a couple of things. There's a lot of things. A week's a long time, guys, and we can talk about a bunch of things. And then you guys can put questions in the chat too. We might be able to get to them.
We could talk about Cash. It's older now, obviously. And think, but we could talk about Cash getting a Stanton. Real quick. Wait, before we do that though, Joey sent some numbers here for Los Santos. He said his ERA is inflated because he only had one outing over 3 runs.
It's not even inflated. It's 333.
Yeah. Only gave up a run in 6. Only gave up runs in 6 outs of 22 games. Other games he gave up runs with only 1 run each time.
His problem is the walks, obviously.
Yeah, his issue, but I think Matt Blake got that though. I'm not. And Matt Blake we trust.
Okay, so let's talk about. You said you wanted to talk about the Brian Cashman thing, right? Where he
he was too mouthy, man. He was too wordy again. But he lie?
No. He didn't. So he spoke. So we're gonna speak about like what the general manager for the New York Yankees came out and said. Give me 1 second. Let's go ahead and switch here. Are you showing me? There we go. Let's see what he did say. This is about. Oh no, this is the wrong one. This is about being deep and having 10 million catchers on the 40-man. So, a couple of things happened. Yankees decided to release some people, as well as they decided to, and they cleared. I don't want to say cleared house, but they cleared a lot of roster spots. I think that they were down to 36.
36. Yeah.
On the 40, which is pretty cool because it gives you kind of flexibility and you're protecting the people that you needed to protect because by I think Sunday, well, what day was it? They needed to protect certain players before they got before they're eligible and exposed to the Rule 5 draft, which every team loses people every year. Let's see what Cashman said first. This is about Stanton.
Do you feel the need to talk to Joe Wolf this week?
I spoke to, obviously I feel like things got spun out of control.
Oh, so this was in response. All right. So what happened is that Cashman said, basically the gist of it is that he said, Giancarlo's always hurt. Injuries is part of his game. The only thing that kind of bothered me about it was just him saying injuries are a part of his game. And I think wording it different would have been something like, like we got to probably prepare for the inevitable injuries. And then that could happen with anybody. You're getting up there in age. And
I don't know what was the question, but did he have to say that at all?
I think they were talking about Giancarlo.
Okay.
And they were talking about like why he wasn't productive last year. He says
he called him injury prone.
Well,
he used the words injury prone. Which is crazy.
Yes. And he has been prone to injuries. I mean, every year with the Yankees, he's not lying, right?
He's not.
It is weird to hear somebody say it, but he did say that he clarified. He spoke to the agent, and he says,
It's weird. It's weird that it came from the general manager and, president of, him, Brian Cashman, basically. It's just weird that it came from him using the words injury prone. We understand. We do this podcast, every season. every year, a bunch of episodes throughout the season. And, we talked about, and we watched the games too. We know that he can't really be out there playing defense, even though we feel like it's better for his offense to play defense, to always be active and in action. But there's a downside to that. He gets hurt. He pulls up. Oh my God, my hammy. There's something going on. So yes, we understand, and we watch the games. We see that eventually probably Stanton's gonna get hurt. To hear the general manager say that, it's a little weird. But he walked it back. He's like, yeah, man, you guys took my word out of context. I was like, no, we didn't.
Well, I don't know. I didn't hear the whole thing. I just seen the thing. Let's see what he says.
Yeah. The coverage a week later. So yeah, I obviously had a conversation with Joe Wolf, who I've known a long time, and also our player Giancarlo Stanton, and I feel like everything's in a good spot. So.
Cash, what did you mean by your remarks about Giancarlo Stanton? And would you change anything today about the things you said?
Well, I was surprised how it got twisted and turned and played out, or what have you. I said what I said, and but so that's why I certainly had the conversations. I value Giancarlo Stanton as a player, without a doubt. He's one of the big drivers of when we do win. He's one of the few players you bring to New York that hasn't backed down, that's handled himself in a professional manner, through thick and thin. And as I said, one of the few players that, like, when the money's on the line, if you look at his postseason numbers, it's pretty impressive. So he, he's a gifted, talented player. He's a feared hitter, obviously, and we love to be able to deploy him at all times. So, but anyway, I made the phone calls that after the. Again, I was caught off guard when about a week later when everything became something that was never intended, because my comments weren't intended to poke anything at anybody. I was just answering a question, obviously posed to me, and I answered it. So, but regardless, I got a lot of respect for both Joel but more.
Okay, so he was just saying that that's not what it's about. I don't know what you guys are talking about right now. That's not what it's about.
He's like, man, you guys are crazy, man.
He's like, yo, listen, I meant what I said, but that's not what I said.
But that's not what I said. That's exactly what he said.
He talked about the 40-man roster, and he talked about people trying to get catching from the Yankees because he's got 6 catchers on the roster currently, which is insane.
Yeah,
I don't think we need
Agustin Ramirez, I think it was, and the pitcher, the prospect they got from the Dodgers.
Yeah.
We'll get his name. So, make sure. But
yeah, Yankees made a trade.
Claim beater.
Didn't the Yankees make a trade?
Yes, we traded. The Yankees traded. Let me see here. Who was it? Jake Bauers.
Yeah.
To the Brewers for 2 prospects. They got the 29th best prospect in the Brewers organization, and somebody else.
A 7-line prime says Cashman moonwalking like MJ. Yeah, he's walking it back. He's walking it back a little bit.
My man walked it back. He definitely walked it. He's like, damn, man, come on, man, you guys.
Yeah.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug, man.
So yeah, Jake Bauers was traded. So I think that was, and no shade to Jake Bauers, but once that happened, Chris, you start to get a little optimistic, because if the Yankees are like running it back, you know what I mean, with the same guys, I have an issue with that. And they traded for what were the 2 kids that you said? They're not even on the 40-man roster, but one of the guys, Jace, I think.
Mm-hmm.
They said that he has like a really good approach at the plate, from what I was reading. So he might be like a diamond in the rough. Albert Abreu, Lou Trevino, Anthony.
Miscavige? I don't know.
Anyway, they were all non-tendered.
Yeah.
So they were gone. So those 4 players are gone. That's what opened up the spots. Misovich?
Probably.
Yeah.
The W is like a V.
Yeah.
Or Miswich.
Yeah.
Could be that. But yeah, they were non-tendered. They save about $7 million with that. Joe.
Really? It's a good amount of money.
That's what it says. Using the MLB Trade Rumors projections for the 2024 season. That was from Max Goodman. Shout out to Max T. Goodman.
Well, you're going to need that if you're going to take on all that Soto money.
All that Soto money.
gonna go ahead and take on all that Soto money. You know what I mean? You need
Is
to do it.
there's a tweet from Ryan Garcia, Jace Avina. In the second half, he put up a 4.68 OBP, slugged 629, and 1.097 OPS in 38 games.
Okay.
His strikeout rate dropped to 22.7% in that time frame as well. Plenty of power, and looks like he's a righty.
Okay.
It's a good pickup. Not bad.
All right.
For Jake Bauers?
Yeah. I mean, that's good.
Could have been nothing.
Could have been Nathan's Franks. You could have just DFA'd him. So
Exactly.
there's that. There's a trade rumor. You want to get into rumors? Oh, real quick on Yamamoto, since he's been posted. In case you guys don't know, since he's been posted, MLB teams have been notified. The window begins at 8 a.m. On November 21st, which is tomorrow, Chris. He hasn't been posted already. And the signing club must submit terms no later than 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on January 4th, 2024. So he basically has up to that time to submit terms and I guess for it to be accepted and for him to be on the team. Hopefully it happens way before that.
Imagine Cashman forgot to put the alarm.
I mean, it needs to be done before that. All right?
Of course. Of course, but
Yeah.
Like you said, he's not going to start talking to teams until December.
Yeah.
If that's the report that went up.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
What are you going to say?
I was going to say that it's official that James Rawson is the new hitting coach for the Yankees.
Oh, yeah. Good for him.
Congratulations, my guy.
Let's clap it up.
Let's see what you do.
Pause.
Get ready to play it again.
Huh?
Get ready to play it again, Joe, because we have a Cy Young Award winner.
Oh, yeah.
Garrett Cole, talking about pitchers, my guy, the best pitcher in baseball in the American League, I should say. Congratulations. That's not the celebrations.
I know. Sorry.
Finally. He was what they call that? Basically everybody voted for that guy. Unanimous. And not many pitchers get that. So congratulations, Garrett Cole.
Yes. Did a great job. With that, happy for Garrett Cole and his fam. Deserved it. Now let's get a squad around him so we're not wasting his prime. I would love to have that, please. And what better way to do it than to bring in Juan Soto, please? Tommy Kahnle's about that.
You got that sound?
Oh yeah. Tommy Kahnle. Sorry.
Did we lose Joe?
That's a little embarrassing.
I thought I was frozen. That's why I was quiet. I thought it was me. Sorry, guys.
No, it was. Hold on. No, it was me. Can you guys hear me okay? Chris, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you.
Normal? I apologize. That was.
Let's fix that screen real quick. Just fix it already?
Don't know. Yeah, I fixed it.
Oh, okay.
We're
sorry,
good.
guys.
Yeah, sorry. So Tommy Kahnle comes out and he's like, listen, my guy. And it looks like Tommy Kahnle joined the podcast here if you look at the screen.
He has a dope setup.
Yeah.
Juan Soto. Yeah, I'm all in. Do it. Do it. Do it.
We need that drop.
Juan Soto.
Yeah. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Please. Do it.
Great endorsement.
I mean, why? I would love to hear the person that comes out and says, "Nah, chill."
I've seen them. I've seen them.
Who said no on the Yankees to say that? Like,
On the
nah, I don't
Yankees.
want him there.
No, I think Judge already had that conversation. It's like, yo, we getting Soto, right?
Oh, somebody.
It's like ultimatum. It's like, yeah, we got the pieces, right?
We got the pieces. Would love Soto. There isn't really anything new on that front. It's just that I think Jeff Passan said that, and we talked about this before, where he said that it's probably going to happen. They said, yo, we're going to go ahead and get, that they're going to have to get rid of him because of everything that happened. Now, their owner passed away as well.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, and what's going to happen with that? So we'll see. But somebody actually brought up this person today, and SNY came out, and also MLB Network said, talking about the KBO star outfielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Now, Chris, I know we talked about him, and Joey brought him up before, and we talked about him in the chat, but I'm thinking about other things right now, bro. I'm not really thinking about Jung-Hoo Lee or whatever it is, but then the more I thought about it, the more it piqued my interest. One, acquiring Jung-Hoo Lee does not mean you are out on Soto. Nobody should be taking you out of Soto. I think unless you acquire Ohtani, which even then, hey. Anyway.
Listen.
But it's saying New York's reportedly showing interest in the KBO star. So now Jung-Hoo Lee is 25 years old, Chris. He is a speedster. He is a outfielder, very good defender, a center fielder that can also play left, which the Yankees need, a left-handed hitter, low strikeout rate, puts the bat on the ball, models his game after Ichiro, he says, won a Rookie of the Year, won an MVP, and won 5
Gold Gloves.
5 Gold Gloves. Sorry, I don't know why I froze. I just had
Rookie of the Year.
I had like a lobotomy for a second. I don't know what the hell happened to me.
It's a loading.
Yeah, it was like he had. I just got stuck.
So, wait, Rookie of the Year, MVP, and a 5-time Gold Glove, and he's only 25.
That's crazy.
That's insane. Batted 400 in the WBC.
Yeah,
Team Korea.
Yeah,
had 5 RBIs across 4 games. Yeah, bring me that guy. I think I forgot his Twitter. Yankees something. I follow him. He's very cool. He's been like on Jung-Hoo Lee for like.
Yankee Source.
Yeah, Yankee Source. He
like
loves
Yankee
this
Source.
guy, man.
He's
So I'm like,
dope
all
guy.
right. So this is. I think that takes you out of Bellinger.
Oh
but
yeah,
not Soto.
but
not Soto like you said.
100%.
But if you bring Yamamoto, you bring Lee, you bring Soto. I mean, who's gonna be sad? Like, what Yankee fan is gonna be sad if you bring that firepower?
No one. See, the thing about him that I like, now this is one thing you guys got to think about, and he does get on base, which is great. Has a sweet swinging left-handed swing, which we need. Hit 340, got on base at a 407 clip. I love that. Also batted 429 with 2 doubles, whatever. Team Korea, you talked about that.
He could be a leadoff, bro.
He could. Now, the other thing is that Lee underwent season-ending ankle surgery in July. But according to Morosi, he says he's expected to be a full go to begin spring training. So, I mean, it's an ankle injury. I don't like leg injuries for speedsters and stuff like that. I told you about that, Chris.
Yeah.
But still, I think that it's still a good chance for you to take, on him. I would like that. He's a guy that doesn't strike out that much, and they love that. What do you think about it, Chris?
Let him lead off, man.
Are you with him? Are you trying to
bro? Because if he's like, obviously he idolized Ichiro, right. So he's gonna have that running swing. That man's gonna be on base.
Right.
You have him bat in front of in front of Judge.
Mm-hmm.
You got Lee, Judge. Potentially, you could either have Rizzo, Soto, or Soto, Rizzo. I mean, that's firepower right there.
Yeah.
And reading, congratulations to Zach Britton. He retired.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Congratulations to him. But
Congrats.
he mentioned something that stood out to me. He was like, "Yo, like the teams don't have that I don't want to say fear, but they don't have that like, oh man, we're gonna go to the Bronx."
That's
aura.
true. That is true.
That aura. So the Yankees lost that aura. Teams are not afraid to play the Yankees.
Yeah.
They're a lot of the times they're too predictable.
They're afraid to face Judge.
Right. Yeah, exactly. They're afraid to face Judge. Potentially a hot labor, but who else in the lineup scares you? So the Yankees need to bring that aura back, that fear back, and just shut it down at home. Have teams hate coming to the Bronx to play you.
Yeah.
Have that energy how they have had it before, that you
Need
go
that.
to other teams, and you hear the fans chanting for the Yankees. It's like, damn, I hate playing the Yankees, so we lost that, so we got to get it back.
Yeah, I agree. I'm with that 100%.
Lovely, Bringley.
I think getting, if we can be able to get, John Morosi was like loving this guy. He was
His
like,
nickname,
oh,
something. What is it? Something Wind, and then I forgot what it was.
Grandson of the Wind or some shit.
Yeah,
I
something
forgot
like
what it was. But the thing is that he loved it because of, I think his grandfather was like,
or his father, or something like that. His grandfather.
It's got to be his grandfather because why would he be the grandson of his father?
Exactly, his grandfather.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's dope. If Morosi is like, he loves him. He said the first team or the number one team that's looking at him and looking to make a move is the Yankees.
Right.
So again, the Yankees name is out there. I hope it's not just for show or to bring, to raise the price.
We're hearing the Yankees around the right kind of names, which is good. You remember last year when it was like, yo, can I at least get like a rumor? Yeah. I was like,
get a rumor, please.
Please.
But remember,
may I have just a crumb of a rumor, please.
Joe, but remember, years ago, we used to like not hearing the Yankee name, because we always felt like Cashman is he's in the bushes.
In cahoots.
You know what I mean? He's preying on these moves, and it's like, oh shit, the Yankees just came out of nowhere and just did their thing.
Right.
But when we used to hear the Yankee name, it's like, they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do nothing. So we're hearing the Yankee name a lot, but I hope this time around is because the Yankees are actually gonna make some moves. They said that last time this happened, 2013, Hal got tight, spent some money.
Right.
10 years later, we're literally in the same situation.
Yeah. Well, he's mad. He's mad now. He's mad about a lot of things. So he's definitely mad about a lot of things. So we'll see what happens. Let me see. The Wind, Lee's father, then Lee. So, yes, the grandson. Okay, I read that. Oh, he's the father. What his father was of the Wind. Okay. I don't know. It just sounds breaking wind. So what happens to Dominguez next year if we get Soto and Lee? That's a great question, Big Rich. Thank you for asking. I think you find a spot for them. There will be spots available. Okay, right now we're thirsty for people. So whether that's Soto, the worst outfield defender of the three, whether he rotates and starts to learn a first base, or you end up moving him to DH and first base, and sometimes outfield play and all. Because as Judge gets older, he's not going to be playing outfield all the time. It's just not going to happen. Not if you want. We've seen last year how important Judge is to this team. The problem is, what are you going to do with Giancarlo? That's the real question. I don't think you're asking, hey, are you having a problem with Lee or with Soto or with Dominguez? I think the issue is, what are you going to do with Giancarlo? And I think that the Yankees will take this year to see what Giancarlo does, Chris, and then make a decision. Because if they're already saying that he's injury prone and kind of talking like this, and doing all of that stuff, Chris. It might be angling a certain way.
It might be, but that's like you trying to sell a house and be like, yo, the pipes is busted. There's probably gonna be some leakage, every winter.
Right.
The heating system is trash, but nah, man. But the house is good. The roof. It's like he kind of heard the value. But again, this is not something that people don't know. Baseball knows that Giancarlo is obvious. There's a high chance that he's gonna get hurt and miss 30 plus games. But when he's on, he's on. And maybe he just needs a change of scenery. Maybe Cashman try to push him to kind of like the no trade clause, basically try to maneuver it or try to do something with that to open up some options to see what he could do. But
right,
I don't know. I think it was just silly. And then on top of that, and he mentioned that he talked to the
what's silly?
Him saying that he's injury, like just saying it, just putting it out there. These are things that people know, but just putting it out there and to the media, it looks weird. And his agent is the same agent as Yamamoto, so that he came out and says something, but obviously he nipped it in the bud. Everything is cool supposedly, but if Stan is thinking about getting out of here, getting out of the Bronx, maybe going out west, it does open up a lot. We talked about it last pod. It does open up a lot of possibilities for the Yankees. Where's Dominguez going to play? You'll find a spot for Dominguez.
You find the spot for the good players. You will always find the spot for the good players, guys. So
find a spot for Dominguez. Absolutely.
A good question.
He showed a lot for sure.
Good question there, guys. Need that Yamamoto, bro. Yamamoto.
The Yamamoto.
There is another rumor, Chris. This one I wasn't too fond of.
Margot.
Yeah, Manuel Margot, the Yankees looking, and we talked about him at the deadline. Remember, the Yankees are talking about him. I mean, he has a .6 WAR, 264. He's batting right-handed, on base only 310, slugging 376.
He's
a
probably gonna be like
a 686 OPS. When I heard that name, I'm like, what are we doing? Why?
Manuel Margot. He's probably gonna be like a 4th, 5th outfielder, man. I don't.
I mean, I guess. I think
but then again,
he's
the
good
Yankees
defensively, right? Is he good defensively? I don't know.
But
really
the Yankees love IKF and Donaldson, so I wouldn't put it past. I'm like, yeah, man, we're getting Kiermaier and Manuel Margot and IKF again as a pitcher. That's the offseason.
You know what, Chris? That's the last time we're talking about IKF on this podcast, and that's the last time. That is the last time,
bro. That's what they've shown us, man. That's what they've shown us these past couple of years, man. They're gonna go to the flea market.
Somebody, an NX in the chat says, you guys just need to stop wishing on a star. None of this is happening. No Soto, no Yamamoto. Just quit it. I mean, imagine. Listen, you reach for the stars before you land on the cloud. So stop, bruh.
Exactly, man.
How
are you going to land on a cloud if you don't reach for the stars?
Come on, bro. Imagine people actually thought like that. Nobody would get anywhere. Oh, man. Why take a shower today? I took one yesterday.
Joez and Chris, any under-the-radar players you want the Yankees to sign?
Ooh.
That's a good question, man. I didn't even...
He's not under the radar, but I would love like a Brendan Donovan on this team to play infield. And then if you ship out Glaber, like you trade out Glaber and you bring in Brendan Donovan, I would love that.
I gotta look at the market. But
under the radar player that you can get.
Is it under the radar like the Yankees? You feel like the Yankees wouldn't go for that player because of his star power, or just a guy that a sneaky good guy?
If you're looking, I guess he's talking about what player maybe people are not thinking about that you would go ahead and get. And people are thinking about Kiermaier to the Yankees. Sure. I'm open to that as well. Candelario is an interesting one.
That's a good one. That's a good under the radar guy. I
yeah.
mean, maybe he's not under the radar, but but I've read articles connecting him to the Yankees and maybe making that move.
Right.
But that would be a nice third base. Maybe
I don't know. I don't know if the Yankees want to make a change at catcher. Mitch Garver could be one if you wanted to do that.
Nah, I like Austin Wells.
I mean, yeah.
Lefty.
I mean, it depends. Like, again, it depends on what's happening. If San Diego's asking for Austin Wells, he's gone.
Yeah.
So, I'm not.
Are they going to be asking for a catcher? Who's their catcher right now?
Bro, I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, if they're asking for it, like, everything is subject to change. Okay, so
no, definitely, and you don't stop
right.
getting a Soto because of Wells, but I think they're more like they're looking for pitchers.
So. Right. I think I'm actually kind of worried about the Yankees bench. I always want people that can go on the bench and be. Well, there's going to be inevitable injuries, but they can be able to sub in and play really well, and that's hard to find, right? Because those people usually start.
Would you bring if it means taking his contract, would you bring a Matt Carpenter back with Soto?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, there's not much I would not do for Soto. Like, it's not like to get Soto on this team. Soto literally cures everything that you have. Like, imagine you go to the doctor and you have everything is wrong with you. You got like, your lung hurts, you got a bad stomach ache, your head hurts, and there's this medicine on the counter that's called Soto. And it cures like everything.
Yamamoto.
And you're like, cure what ails you. Soto. And you drink it and you feel good. You got a left-handed hitter that gets on base, that's young, that can be able to put the bat on the ball, low strikeout rate. It's like all of the bad things that the Yankees have. He kind of like he's the opposite of that. So I would like that on the team, please. I'm honestly looking here at the free agency. You know what? If a lot of things don't go their way, and I know he's a right-handed hitter, but if the Yankees get like a Matt Chapman to play for their base,
Matt Chapman, but a lot of people are down on him.
A lot of people are down on him, but he's great defensively. Matt Chapman could be a guy that you go after if he's coming for the low. You know what I mean? Michael Brantley, who's a free agent, I would love for the bench, Chris. I think he's a guy that will always hit. Now, he gets hurt a lot. He can't be starting for you. He's 37 years old.
I think he loves Houston too much, man.
He might, but I don't know if they're bringing him back. If they're not, then I would like Michael Brantley's bat is great. In the playoffs, he hits. And you just need people like that know how to hit and be around the team so that they'll be like, hey, why are you approaching the game like this? Like, I hit the ball, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. is going to get money, so I don't see it.
Joey says Chapman is not a good offensive piece at all and will cost a ton.
Well, again, it depends. He is going to cost a ton, so I'm just throwing out names here, and I don't think that the Yankees will do that. The only reason I even mentioned Chapman was just because Yankees haven't had a third baseman since, A-Rod? Feels like since A-Rod.
Gio.
No, like a third baseman that's a threat from both sides.
Yeah. From both sides.
That's a power position, and the Yankees haven't had a cornerstone piece there in years since A-Rod.
You bring. I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do with third base. Probably put Peraza there, but I don't think they're confident in putting Peraza at third base to start the season. So they'll potentially make a move for maybe a Candelario or even Matt Chapman. I don't know. Maybe they'll find a way to fix his offense.
Yeah.
With the new hitting coach. So I don't know. They might make the move
They might.
with one of those two, but they have to do something, man. You can't go in like last
Gotta-
year with left field. Like, yeah, man, we need a left fielder, and it's like, oh, we need a third baseman. It's
Yeah.
like, and we're still looking for a third baseman. So
Yeah.
hopefully that's not
Yeah.
the case.
Yeah. I mean, that's it really with that. I don't really know who else I would.
Oh yeah, you
probably-
could put DJ there.
You know what?
Maybe.
Like Jack Flaherty? Nah, never mind. I was just thinking.
Levity.
Sorry, guys. Flaherty.
Levity.
Damn, it's free agent class, boy. You better come out with something good because it's not deep.
Yeah, they got to figure it out. The Yankees can't come back into the season with the same shit.
Yeah. I mean, if you
Okay.
want to take a flyer on Woodruff, but he's gone for this next season. Like, you'd have to get him for, like, the next season after that.
Woodruff? Yeah, I don't know. The Yankees like those flyers. Take a flyer on this guy.
Hader's going to get paid a lot of money. The Yankees won't be in there because I don't think that the Yankees are paying money for relievers anymore. Not when they feel like, yo, I could develop. Why am I paying these guys through the roof when I could just develop a lot of these guys? I like Hader. I really do. But I just don't, like, see it. And you might be able to acquire some people via trade. Looking at these free agents, Chris, I think we might be seeing a lot of trades pop.
It's gonna be trade city, man.
How do you
It's
feel
gonna-
about Teoscar Hernandez? Now,
Another righty.
Yeah, that's the only thing about him. He's a right-handed hitter. So I'd probably, I don't know.
The thing is that he always hit. Like he his bat always plays, but
He
he's
does.
older
He
and then he's a
does.
righty. That's not what we need, man.
Yeah.
That's not what we need.
Not what we need.
There was talk about I forgot what team was it that they want to trade for Trout. They want to sign Shohei and
Oh, the Dodgers.
trade for Trout.
Dodgers.
I think they got a lot of money off payroll.
Well, they haven't spent money in the last couple of years.
They could
And
do it.
They could probably do that. That's something that they were thinking about.
Imagine that shit. Jeez. Bring Trout and Shohei.
Mm-hmm.
San Diego will be tight. And it's like, oh man, we got to trade Soto. At the same time, your divisional rival is getting Shohei and Trout. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. That's big there.
What's gonna happen with Shohei? Shohei, he wants to sign quick.
He's got team shook. He's like, yo, you release any news on anything, bro, I'm eliminated. I'm literally holding it against you. I'm telling you that right now. I'm holding it against you. So people don't even want to talk.
They don't want to talk. They don't want to say shit. They don't want to get nothing leaked.
Yo, could
airtight.
you imagine? I'm not gonna say it. It's not gonna happen. Could you imagine? I'm gonna say it because if I need a clip in case it does. Could you imagine if, like, out of nowhere, wake up, you just see Ken Rosenthal, yo, Yankees in agreement with Shohei Ohtani. Whoa. 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 I would say.
John Heyman, Ohtani to Yankees.
I would say can confirm, all these things. I'll be like, whoa, hold on a second now. You guys got a little bit too much dip on your chip.
You're probably gonna call me and wake me up. I'm not gonna pick up, but you'll probably call me.
Yeah, Chris, guys, if I'm ever in trouble and if they say, you know what, I'm gonna kill you right now, unless you call one person that will pick up the phone. I'm gonna be honest. The last person I'm calling is Chris. That's the last person I'm calling.
Yeah, I do pick up.
No, he has never picked up on the first try ever.
Yeah,
he's the last person. I will die, basically.
Yeah, you gotta do the follow-up call.
If they say something like, and his name has to start with a C, I still wouldn't call him.
Will you call?
Let's see who I have with a C in my phone. I mean, I don't even.
You're looking at the alphabet.
Somebody with a C on my phone. Let me see.
Probably like an old co-worker or some shit.
Bro. I don't.
His last name got to start with.
Bro, that ass. It got to start with a C. That ass right here. I have this person's name that says Carlos Jeff's boy. I might call him. There's not that many.
Yo, what up, Joe?
You're like, yo, what's good, Joe? Oh man, how great!
I can't believe you called me, man.
How great that you called? Oh my God, you saved my life. That's it.
It's fucking insane.
I might even.
I'll pick up.
I might call Carolina from your friend Cassie.
That's hilarious, yo.
There is so many people. The line is long. Frank Chantel, Chinos. I might call the Chinos. They will pick up. Guys, the Chinos will pick up.
The Chinese restaurant will definitely pick up.
And they'll know my name. They'll be like, yo, you want this order? Oh, you saved my life. Not calling Chris.
No, but I'll pick up.
Yeah.
I just don't like. What I do is that I put my phone on personal.
All right, you know, I honestly I don't want to hear any excuses.
No, so I put my phone on personal. So when you put it on personal, it means that there's a list of people that call you, and you hear the ring. By everybody else, you don't get no notifications.
Yeah, so you don't have me on that list. That's the problem.
You're on the list. My kids are on the list.
So you look at the list. So that's even worse. You look at it,
but you don't call me when I go to sleep. You call me when I'm about to eat. Every time I have a plate in my hand, you call me. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm about to eat, man. Yo, what's up, Joe? I text you after.
One day he's gonna do that. I'm telling you guys right now. One day he's gonna do that and be like, yo, man, I'm eating. It's like somebody's gonna be like, congratulations, your friend's dead.
Yo, he hangs up. I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? I think it's Marvin playing around. Like, Marvin, you prank calling me?
You're
that
done.
Shit is crazy.
You're done.
Guys, I think we good, man.
Yeah, we're good.
I think we covered everything on the list that we have.
Absolutely, positively.
Yeah, man. Let's see what happens with Yamamoto being posted. Let's see if it's gonna get the trades and the free agency moving. Less rumors, more action.
You know,
less rumors, more action.
Well, Christian, compared to last year, I'm glad that we're starting with rumors here because we didn't even get that.
Well, we didn't even have rumors in the trade deadline last year.
Bro, we didn't even. It was crazy. Like,
quiet.
Not only did we not have any rumors for the last year free agency. Remember, we were nervous about Judge and shit, and he came back, and they got Rodon, and then after that, it was like, we're not done, and not one other rumor came out. Yankees linked to nobody else. Team stayed the same.
That's crazy, B. And the only move they made was they got the reliever in the trade deadline. It was very quiet, man. It was very quiet. So, listen, man, if y'all gonna be quiet last year and the trade deadline this year, y'all better make some moves, man. That's it. Give us something to talk about, man. Give us more topics so we could cover that.
I hope so. I mean, that would be awesome if we can be able to do that.
And the Knicks lost 100 to 117.
Oh man, well that's where we're at right here. But nonetheless, guys, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. I appreciate y'all. We'll join you guys next time. Next week, we'll have some more stuff. If you guys want, feel free to DM your questions to PinstripeStrong, and we'll pick some of the best ones, and we'll go ahead and we'll answer them as long as they are relevant.
Yes.
I don't know if the voicemail line is still on, so we'll go ahead and we'll think about it.
People probably call us like, this line is this
347-389-4898. I think
898 is not disconnected, guys. Call.
Yeah, you can go ahead and call. I have not done voicemails in a while, but it would be cool to talk some voicemails. It would be great. W guys in the chat, everybody that was hanging out, man, salute to you guys. Hanging out with the PinstripeStrong Army. I appreciate you guys. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys later.